Well, you know, Russia is becoming a very popular place to vacation as well. In fact, many Hoosier students are choosing Russia as a place to study abroad.
And Scott Swan found an IU grad who liked it so much in Russia, she stayed. It is a long way from IU-Bloomington to her new home in St. Petersburg. In fact, it's about 4,600 miles away.
For most tourists, the sights of St. Petersburg are limited to a vacation. But this IU-Bloomington student wanted more. Ingrid Nelson initially came to Russia to study abroad, and she loved it so much, she told her parents that wasn't enough.
So when I said I'm moving to Russia, you know, they were like, excuse me? Like, you're what? Are you sure? Do you have to?
Nelson moved to St. Petersburg in 2012 to teach English, and she fell in love with the city.
The city is beautiful, the architecture is beautiful, the literature is beautiful, the language is rich and beautiful and interesting.
We chatted outside Russia's world-famous Hermitage Museum. The former state residence of the Russian emperors is familiar grounds to this Hoosier.
There's over 3 million actual pieces in the Hermitage, which is really cool, and it is a collection from all over the world. And it was mostly collected by Catherine the Great, so she really decided she wasn't going to travel, she was going to bring the world to her.
Nelson says St. Petersburg is magical at night and during the day.
And of course, living in Indiana, it's like we have natural light patterns. And here it's like in the winter it's super dark, and in the summer it's super light. It's a land of extremes.
Nelson says there are many students from IU who study abroad in Russia. During our 2-week trip, we interviewed many Russians who spoke no English. We needed people to translate what they were saying.
Half of the people were forced to move back.
So faculty and students at the IU-Bloomington Russian and East European Institute provided the voices for many of the Russians we met. It's that kind of support from the Bloomington campus that Nelson receives thousands of miles away.
They prepare their students so well to be here, so when you meet up with other Hoosiers in Russia, they're kind of where you are in terms of passion and in terms of knowledge, which is really cool.
Nelson says the biggest challenges of living in Russia are the language barrier and different cultural values.
I try to conduct myself in a way that is not particularly obnoxious to Russians. You know, I don't go around saying things like America's like so great and you're all so stupid. You know, I'm respectful to their culture, and when you're respectful to them, they will treat you with respect as well.
The sights most tourists only get a glimpse of are now the spectacular daily reminders of a new life for a young woman schooled in Indiana. And the IU students who study abroad in St. Petersburg can live with a Russian host family. They visit museums, learn how to cook Russian food, and they attend the ballet. They have field trips to places like Moscow and Ukraine.